Hi guys! So actually, I just finished watching Under 19, like literally like 2 minutes ago or something. I did try to watch the final episode live. I was at work, first of all. Two, MBC doesn't really have a good live streaming option, so if you register, I think it works, but without registering, you have to refresh it every 3 minutes and most likely it won't even start. So for most of the episode that I watched, I just actually saw like preview pictures. I'm like, oh, I like that member who made it. Like that was pretty much it, and I was like screaming at the store on my own because at least there were no customers because it was like before noon. So yeah, it wasn't that bad, but still, I was at work. So Under 19 is officially my new favorite survival show ever. First of all, because I like 90% of the trainees, I mean not more than 90, but I don't know, 95 or something. I like almost all of them, of the trainees. I'm super happy about the final lineup, and in general I just feel like it was very well balanced. Like lesser talented trainees didn't end up in the final and be like, oh, we gotta take a place from someone more talented because we got a lot of screen time. No, there were no situations like that, so I like that. Also, I like the mentors because Inyak and Soji. So like in general, I just really like, oh, Crush also, and like in general, it's just like, and Itik and Shindong appearing all the time, and Yesung, and I just really like the part where Kai appeared. Hobie was also great when he was there for the Fake Love team, and like all of that. So, right, there's Honey and Ellie too, so it was pretty great on that department. And in general, I think the performances were pretty good. I mean, in the first like 2 episodes, you just got most of the solo performances, but not all of them, and then you just got random ranking that the mentors or teachers decided on, which probably made sense, but since you didn't see all of them, it was like, okay. So the first 2 episodes are kind of eh. And then for the next 3 episodes, you actually get 1 episode each for each of the groups, like performance, vocal, and rap team. And although I liked that they tried to show more of their work, and the episodes were not crazy long as in Produce, so that's a good point for the show as well. I just feel like those first 5 episodes were a bit like, so if people drop the show because of that, then come back and watch the rest because the rest is really good. But the first 5 episodes I can understand if it feels like a bit slow, or I don't know, it's like not that well edited, I guess, as Produce 101's shorter, like the before re-evaluation part when they are learning the title song, like that is much better edited in Produce, I think, than it was here. But at the same time, you got more time with the trainees, and that's where I noticed my favorite. So the one that became my bias, like tiny bit, I like him more than some others, but like I just really like many of the trainees, believe me, I like them a lot. So that was the first kind of mission, and like and I like the songs, but it was kind of weird, I don't know, because there's 19 of them performing. So, and then for the next I guess like performance, the mentors picked the songs, and then there were 2 her teams, Block B her, and like that was a bit weird, but I of course really like the Shangri-La performance and the Love Me Right performance. Those were the best probably, and I also really like the rap team her performance. That was really cute too. In general, I think that was a pretty good challenge, but the show became even better from the next ones. So I don't even know the Mirotic performance. So if you have not seen the Mirotic performance, because I don't know, for some reason you're still watching this video when you haven't seen the show, but like watch the Mirotic performance because that's the best thing ever came out of a survival show. Mirotic is actually a pretty hard song to pull off because of the vocals, and like you have to have this weird attitude that you have to, like the choreo is not super hard, but in general it's a really hard song to perform, and like they didn't win with that because, well, people know that why the other team won. It's the original artist of the song and not the performance. but I also really liked the other performances. I think Urirang was pretty great and that deserved the win, but I felt so sorry for the Sherlock team. They did really well too. Nekohacha was pretty good, so I think I usually like the Nekohacha performances. They usually work really hard to learn the choreos in these kind of shows, so that works. I think Nekohacha is not a super hard song to perform, but not an easy one to perform. It's usually a bit higher than the middle, so it usually works out really well. And yeah, there's that. And like Fiction, I never understood that song, but at least the members who performed it really suited that song, so I guess that's good. So that round was probably my favorite. That was really great. And like, wait, what was the next? Yeah, the next one was basically just the collaboration mission, which was great. And if you haven't seen the You and Black Suit performance, then you're missing out, because that's like the greatest thing ever. Like, Inyak is so into it, and it's like, I won't be worse than these other kids dancing around me, and he just goes all out. And Inyak is performing great, and of course the trainees are pretty great, and like it's a great performance of You. And it's so cute that like they barely existed when the song got released originally. So, and it turns into Black Suit, which is their latest, more known song. Like, I don't know, like apparently in Korea it's like more Black Suit than Lo Siento, so yeah, they perform part of Black Suit as well in that performance, and it's just great. And it's good to watch for Inyak as well, and proud Ituk moments in like the in that episode, and for the trainees as well. So I think these were all great, and I really like the final songs as well that they performed in the final show. And like, why am I even talking about this? But like in general, I think it was really great. The first 5 episodes are like, but if you think about it, that they actually let you know more of the trainees than they normally do in Produce, so I think that's a good thing. As for the trainees who left for like their own personal reasons, it's just, I mean, some of them made me sad, but it also like made it possible for me to have a more ideal lineup of the final group. Yeah, but like I think the most upset I was about Umuti or Rumuti, because I really wanted him to make it. He's like great, oh my god, he's so great. You need to watch Merotic really. But at the same time, he might have received too much hate if he made it to the group, because most of his votes were made by illegal Chinese fan votings. So yeah, that's not good when you end up in the group to be known for that, even though he definitely deserves it only based on his talent as well. So like that made me really upset. And oh right, I forgot his name, but like, just a sec, oh my god, Wikipedia, help me. Oh, Che Sumin. Yeah, kinda glad he left. Originally I liked him. And also I really like Jae Chang, and like that made me upset when they eliminated him so early on. Like, he couldn't even perform properly, like, Korea. Yeah. Oh, there were so many trainees I liked, and they were eliminated in like the yellow on the Wikipedia page. Like, I don't know, after the Sherlock and the Ururong performances after that round. Yeah, there were a lot of eliminations there, so that was a sad round. But yeah. So, as for the final team, because I need to talk about the final team, and this is the most perfect group ever created for a temporary group in a survival show. It's perfect, and their name is Wonder 9. And it's written with 1, so 1 the 9, which is, on the first glance, it's like 1 the K. You have nothing to do with 1 the K. Or you do? Like, it's kind of weird, but it's really cute how it's said as Wonder 9, so I forgive for that. Plus it's pretty cool if you write it down, if you stop thinking about 1 the K. So Wonder 9 is cute. So the members, let's go from number 9. So Kim Jun-so. So I think I know the ranking, like it's on Wikipedia kinda. So from the number 10, 11, 12 places, I'm glad Jun-so made it. No, I really feel sorry for Shihyun. Actually, I really liked him from the start and just wanted him to do well. But for the whole picture of the group, I think Jun-so suits it better. And if he's gonna get popular, that's good for me, because less people like my bias. But like, he's really pretty, and he's actually pretty talented. And all in all, what I want to say about the group, that this might have all the visuals. This is so pretty, they are so pretty, they are handsome and all that, but they are also very talented and well balanced. Like, it's crazy. Vocals, dance and rap, everything is so well balanced, and many of them are actually multi-talented. Like, none of them are like, oh, it's only vocal and they struggle with the dance, which does happen in these shows because people do like their singing of those trainees, but they struggle to learn the dances. But in the final lineup, that's not the case, and I think that that's what even makes this group even better. So I'm really happy for Junso. I actually noticed him pretty early on, around the time that I noticed my bias. So it was like, But then, I don't know why, but I was like... Okay, so number 8 is my bias, Lee Seung-wan. And when I saw the voting on the profile page, it's like, how is he last? Are you all blind? And I'm like, no. It's good that he's last because there's more for me. I'm like, I just love that boy so much. Like, he smiles and everything lights up in the room and it's so pretty. Oh my god, he's like really so cute, and it's like, I don't know if he's really tall or just seems tall, but like, oh, he's so cute though when he smiles and he performs, and he has really good expressions. He's a great dancer, and like, he's just a very nice addition to this group, and I would be really upset if Seung-wan didn't make it. So yeah, I'm really glad that he made it. And then the next one is Park Sung-won, who is from rap team. So after 2 performance teams, you get a rap team member, and I noticed him around her performance and like, oh, maybe you're gonna make it, you look cute, and like, his face does suits like these survival shows. He reminds me of how is he called? Produce season 2, the Yueha trainee, not Lee Wong, but the other one. Oh, like, he reminds me of him. I know they don't look alike, but like, the type reminds me kind of him, I guess. But I actually quite like him, and he's talented, and like, those people who really like to bias the babies of the group, who just like baby, like, even if they are not the youngest, like, he's a perfect bias for them. So, and like, he's talented and he's cute and like all that, and like, I'm really glad he made it. And then number 6, Yoo Young-ha, another rap team member, and my favorite rap team member. Actually, he became that. I noticed him later. I know, I noticed him when everyone else did. I don't know, like, I do remember his performance, so I did like him there, but then like, he got like lower ranking because others who performed after him were better, I guess. So then the show didn't really show Young-ha much, and during the Boss performance and City Boss, they showed him how he struggled and how he became a really good leader, and apparently he's gonna be the leader of this group, which is amazing, because probably from all the contestants he's the best possible leader that they could have. So Yoo Young-ha is actually one of my second biases, and I love him so much. And like, he's so cute, like, in his own weird way. And like, he's like, also, by the way, Seung-wan is really touchy, and he's always the first to go there and hug them, and he's like really cute. But Young-ha is also like, I just feel like many of these trainees who made it to the final group actually have a very good relationship together. But in general, about the show, I feel a very good vibe that they had with each other. Like, they actually got on well. Like, I think they actually like each other quite a lot, and that's always a plus. So Young-ha had his own little favorites, and like, oh no, that's gonna make me sad, but like, I know that he, like, with Mirotic team, he liked those members a lot, but there are other members too. Like, I just really like that. So number 5 is actually another rap team member, Jung Taek-hyun. I was a bit surprised that he made it, and like, he kept ranking high. But also, like, he's funny, so like, I like his personality. I just like, I could pick someone else instead of him, but I like him in the final group, and I wouldn't just kick him out now that he's in the final group. And he's actually a pretty cute maknae, because he doesn't really look like a maknae, and he's good at performing. He's just talented, and like, he's just has that MC vibe, because he does honey bunny honey, what, that thing. So I'm really glad he made it, even though I would have picked someone else from rap team, and that breaks my heart, but I wouldn't actually change anyone, so I don't know. Number 4 is a vocal team. Vocal team ranked really high. So it's Shin Ye-chan. So out of the two Ye-chans, definitely this Ye-chan. So one of the trainees that I really didn't want to end up in this group is Ye-chan, the younger one. Yeah, because he's literally a child, a baby. Like, he's like less than 12 or like 12, and like that's crazy. Like, and he's like this short compared to everyone else. Like not an idol to debut, but like Shin Ye-chan is actually an all-around great performer and everything, and he's a top media trainee actually, and I think I find him a bit less like easy to like than some of my other favorites, but I think that he's a very important part of the group, and he has this like charming prince aura, like that mysterious aura as well. Like, I don't know, I can't explain, but I think that's pretty cool, and he sings well and performs well and all that, so like I'm glad that Ye-chan made it. I'm saying that all the time. Number 3 is another vocal team member, Kim Tae-woo. Probably my original favorite. Like, I noticed him like in not the first episode, but the first time they ever showed him, I was like, I like you. And like, yeah, that stuck because he's my other second bias beside Young-ha, and I really like Kim Tae-woo, and how he cried, and Ituk also hugged him, like Ituk likes him. Ituk biases Tae-woo? I would like that, that's cute. So, and he also has a really good relationship with all of these trainees. It feels like he's also very friendly, so like I just really like Tae-woo as well, and he can sing, and he's a pretty good dancer, so that's what I like. He might be team vocal, but he's a good dancer. Young-ha might be in team rap, but he's actually a pretty good singer and the leader, and he can learn dances like well. So like, it's true to all of these members that they might be in a certain like team, but they're actually good at the other things as well. Okay, maybe not all of them can rap, but you really don't need that. But if a vocal is good at dancing, and if a performer or dancer is good at vocals, that's also always a plus. So then that happens in this group. So they are literally perfect, believe me. So number 2 is Jung Jin-sung. So for a while in the beginning, I didn't understand the hype, but the more I watched, I was like just by looking at him, I wouldn't think that he's like humble and that's mean, but like I wouldn't think that he's like he likes others, like I don't know, but he's like so friendly, and he really likes the others, and like all that. He's like actually not self-centered, or at least he's really good at showing that he is. So I just think that over time he really grew on me, and I honestly couldn't imagine this group without him. He's not gonna be one of my biases, but I just really like the fact that Jin-sung is in the group, and he's actually a pretty good singer. And looking at his face, you wouldn't think that he's a main vocal, but he's a main vocal and a pretty good one. So yeah, I'm just glad that Jin-sung made it. Say that every time, I know. Like, they're literally perfect. Now we are to number 1. Jun Do-yeon. He is so great. Like, his personality, first of all, then his performance skills, like in general, like he's like obviously a main dancer, you wouldn't argue that, but there are so many other good dancers too, but like he's just so great. And they say that he's gonna be the center, but I think that's like a stupid thing to, like, I hate the talk about centers. Excuse me, but I think Jin-sung and Ye-chan at least should have middle parts, like in the choruses if they debut, not only Do-yeon, because they also have really good visuals and like a aura around them, and they can perform well as being the middle person in a performance. So it's not only Do-yeon, please, but Do-yeon is definitely an eye-catching one, and I'm really glad he made it. And he looks pretty cute with his newer blonde hair, but like I really like his black hair too. Like, oh, by the way, Seung-hwan needs to stay black haired, like he needs to, like, he's so cute with his hair. I always end up talking about Seung-hwan. I'm so biased. I know, I got so surprised that he's not popular that I was like, I can freely bias now without feeling guilt, and like, yes. And now I'm like kind of obsessed, and it's been just 2 days, but I'm already obsessed. So. And my other, like, they broke my heart. Lee Sang-min and Song Byung-hee. why didn't this group 11 members? Oh my god, and Sangmin cried so bad at the end. Like, it was so... I mean, I know that he was happy for the others, but actually he's really close to a lot of the members, especially Youngha. Oh, I think he like really likes Sungwon too, and like, oh, I just felt oh, Jinsung too. Oh, I just really felt so sorry for Sangmin because, well, DSP is a shitty company and he's under DSP, but like he has everything. He's a good dancer. He's so handsome. He's on point with his visuals. He's so pretty. Like, parents, you should be proud. And he's actually a pretty decent rapper, and like, I don't know if he can sing, but whatever, probably he can sing well enough. And like, he's so funny. Oh my god, when you watch the show, you just fall for Sangmin. Plus I really like the name Sangmin, so I actually really like the Seungkwan and Sangmin names. I noticed that I usually like the names when I see these names to other idols or actors as well. And Byung-hee, oh my god, he was my late favorite. He just not came out of nowhere. I was always aware of Byung-hee. And I think if the Star Hill Boys, so actually Loan's other boy group beside the boys, so the boys is apparently under the Cracker, but they are basically Loan, and they practice in the same room, so yeah. So Star Hill Boys are actually Jeon Daeyeom, Jang Jin-sung, so number 1 and number 2, and Seungkwan, Lee Seungkwan, so those 3 actually made it, and Song Byung-hee. So these 4 were in the final, and where are you? I think it's Im Hyung-bin, the 5th one who was there, and I'm gonna support that group when they debut. And I might actually not just bias Lee Seungkwan because I really like Song Byung-hee. Seungkwan and Byung-hee, oh, I love them. That would be unfair to the boys because I only bias Hwal there. But I really like Jacob and Hyunjae there too, so like, it's not like I just bias Hwal. So I'm really excited for this debut. Apparently it's happening in April. My only concern is that they are apparently managed by MBK, which is a terrible sign, to be honest, but the show had a pretty decent rating, so hopefully it's gonna work out. So yeah, please support the Wonder 9 if you didn't plan on already. I don't know why are you watching this video if you didn't watch the show. So I mean, you might like me talking, but like, okay. So now that you have watched this, if you haven't watched the show, you should watch it, or at least watch the performances. Start with Maratik and then end with Maratik, and then watch Maratik again, because the Maratik performance is the best. So, and it's really fun to watch the 12 years old girls who didn't even exist or like barely existed when Maratik came out and do the fan chants. That's funny and crazy, and they actually did really well, so I'm proud. So it's really cute when you see middle schoolers do the Maratik fan chant, which is a 2008 song. So yeah, so watch that performance at least 3 times, but if you want to sleep well, you should watch it like 10 times. So and watch other performances, because actually a lot of others were pretty great. And oh, I feel so sorry for some of these trainees. Oh, I really wanted Umuti to be in the group as well. It's really sad because I like many of these trainees, and I'm just looking at their names and feel sorry. I hope they can debut well in their own companies or change companies. By the way, SMU should take Sangmin and actually do real groups and not NCT. Just saying. SM was all around this show, by the way. Okay. And also I'm excited for the Happy Faces new boy group, because 2 of them were here. So yeah, thank you for watching. Bye. Please support Wonder 9 and watch their performances for now.